그가 라이트 미사일 계열이.
There's data coming through faster than I can encode it. I've already lost 2 processors. They keep burning out.
Please, I love you. You need to get out of there. It's not safe.
I need you, Stephen. I need you here. I can open the gate manually. I can let you in.
It's too dangerous. You don't understand what's happening out here.
No, you don't understand. We can solve this. We can find a way. I just need more power. I need to amplify the signal, and I can't do it on my own. You saw the opportunity. You ran the numbers, remember?
We're responsible for all this. You and me.
It's not just you and me anymore, though, is it?
Jesus, Kate, you're trying to talk to it, aren't you? Kate, you can't.
Stephen, I have to.
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to either, Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on, okay? We can talk properly then.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
No, actually, you should stay at the camp tonight. Come find me in the morning. Bring Rachel back. She's going to need her mother.
Meg.
Just take care of her.
Meg!
What is it, Charlie?
Nothing. Just be careful, that's all.
I will, I promise. You as well. I'll see you later on.
why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify. Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark, do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else. There's something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
She's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen, try to explain.
Time's up. Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call you later.
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't think
It'll be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand, Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change in my pores up close. As I record these words, I can feel myself hearing them as if for the first time, as if I'm both speaker and listener simultaneously. I am a scientist. I can only deal with the evidence I have. And this points in one simple direction. It's not in the observatory. It's in me.
in the old bunker at the substation. Just keep this band clear. If it's still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced them to use the gas. I didn't know how else to stop it. I couldn't save them. Kate, it's in us, too. I've made arrangements for myself after the strike, after I finish the job. You need to think of that, too. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it all.
너 배가 또 하냐? 오, 이부 스킬 그래도 반 가까이 찍었네. 어우씨.
No phones, you know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart.
Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive.
You have to assume that everyone here is infected.
We can't know
We're
that.
infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food.
I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to order
You
an
have
airstrike.
to. Now it knows we're onto it. It's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can.
The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating
Aren't
out
you
now.
listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway. You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again.
Stephen, my family, my wife and kids.
You know perfectly well what you've got to do.
I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant. My own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit. If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
You look well.
I don't. But thank you. You do. How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how things worked out.
Or didn't.
Or didn't, right.
Do you think you made a mistake leaving?
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things. To put things right.
Funny. It's just what she said to me the other day. I have been wondering what she meant by that.
That's embarrassing. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe I should go.
Why?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
What isn't? We're just two old friends having a drink, that's all.
Pressure in my eyes again. I can't move my legs, can't feel my face. When I collapsed, the light was waiting for me there. Caught me, lowered me here. Now it's pooling around my feet, watching me. The printers are spewing out page after page of zeros. It's frightened too. It'll be okay. It'll be fine.
블랙새끼가 내 앞을
I'll look after you. It's alone. It's scared. Oh, it's traveled so far. It's okay. I can help you. We can be together now. 10 seconds to signal fusion. We can be together. 3 seconds. 2.
Have they closed the tunnel?
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard, is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining, it doesn't help anyone. Did you know you're bleeding?
Oh, it's this headache. It's just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village?
No, I've been here the last couple of days, or at home. I've only spoken to Clive at the EMC on the phone. Well, tried to anyway, but with all the crossed lines, it was...
But no direct contact with any other people?
No, no one. What are you talking about? What's going on?
It's the pattern. It's adapted again. It doesn't need direct contact to transfer. It's using the phones.
What do you mean, direct contact? Stephen!
뭔 깨먹을래. 잠깐만. 아.
I've never seen it.
They do, though.
You're overreacting.
Steven, they stare at me. Yesterday I went into the village and this old woman just stopped in the middle of the street and stared at me like I had two heads.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic.
I'm like a walking freak show. Oh, this place, it's so insular. I just don't understand how you grew up here.
Well, I was very different then. And they're not so bad, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Just give it a bloody chance, Kate. This was the deal. A year here, and we could be in with a real shot at Lucia.
Stephen!
Oh, Christ, it's Lantham.
Stephen Appleton, I thought it was you. What's all this about a Yank wife? Oh. Hello.
Two heads, Steven. Hi, I'm Kate.
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity. It's all over. I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs. Probably some kind of nerve agent. I suspect it's only exposure to the pattern that has kept me alive this long. I'm making my way to Tower 6. I'm going to fuse the signals from the optical array. I just hope I can make it.
anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Clive? Clive, it's Stephen Appleton. Are you there? Can you hear me? Over. Come on, Clive. Where are you? Damn it. Kate, it's Stephen. Come in Tower 6. Kate, are you there? Kate? Anyone? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Stephen Appleton broadcasting from within the quarantine zone. Can anybody hear me? Over. Oh, God, no. No. Fucking hell, no!
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes. It's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway,
Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh!
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
Appleton!
What are you doing here?
You thieving bastard, I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting your stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me, get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, lord
Jesus,
it over
Sam!
us! Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest
him!
of us.
No physical
You
contact!
and your stupid fucking missus!
stop
She's
it!
better than any of you!
Sam?
Is he?
Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Please, you have to understand, it was an accident!
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get out of
Charlie,
here.
please!
Station Master's house. Howard Lantham speaking. Howard, it's Clive. Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can. But why are you calling?
The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services, and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control, and we'll be back to normal in a few days.
All right.
Open up the emergency store. There's posters and boards, along with a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used since the war. Grab anything you think might be useful. I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You are a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right?
All right. I think.
Good man. I knew we could count on you.
Ah, Jesus, Maze. What the hell was that?
Jesus, man, what have you done to your face?
It's nothing. You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies haven't been coming in.
Huh? Again?
The phones are all strange. I can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that paint?
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting down access to the valley to try and isolate it. No, there's something about the phones. I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm still talking to you. Where are you going?
하이. 어? 왔어. 하스스톤. 그래서 소리를 껐다.
나도 힙합은 좋은데 한국 힙질이들은 좀 아닌 것 같아, 씨발. 한국은 대체적으로 힙합 하는 놈 중에서 파라리 병신인 것 같아. 태가 애들이.
왜 보통
외국이 병신인데 한국은 그니까 그걸 한국어로 들으니까 더 병신 같아. 알아들을 수 있는 말로 들으니까 더 병신 같아, 미친.
Come here, this was a mistake.
What do you want me to say?
뭔
You
소리야?
knew what you were getting into.
그러니까 영어면은 차라리 못
Well,
알아듣기라도
I'm sorry
하니까
we don't measure up to
그냥
랩
바이브만 듣는다는 거죠.
바이브만 듣게
Maybe
되는데
you just need to give us ordinary humans a
한국인들은
break.
그 뜻까지 다 듣게
Ordinary
되는데
humans like
그때
Lizzie
보면은
Graves?
군대도 안 갔다 온 새끼가 님이면
Did
자기
you
밑으로
really
잡이라는
think
말
that I
하는 거
wouldn't find
보면은
out?
아무리 웃으면서 볼 수가
Or
없어.
did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen!
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly married
Oh,
her.
come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me
오랜만에
about
힙합
it?
Because I knew
지원이야?
you'd be
빨려
mad
있냐?
and then it would end up in a
빨려 있을까?
row.
왜?
You wanted to
아니야,
focus on the
할까요?
event
막까지
tonight.
있으면은 같이
so
심심한데
you were
같이
actually
할까
doing
얘기를
your
들어가자.
Wow, I
한번
guess
기다려줘,
I'm
나
just
이거.
forgot
진영이
to
안
say
하잖아.
thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an
진영이
idiot.
딱 게임하고
You're
있어.
overreacting. I know
소리
you're
게임하고 있으니까
stressed.
진영이는 안 해도 됐고 진영이 저거 계속 해도 되는데
뭐?
그니까 지금
You keep away from it.
그
그래.
스토리 게임 하고 있다고 진영이 싱글 게임.
아,
Kate.
주말에 지금
Kate, come on, this is crazy.
미드 장비 먹기지 엔진.
let's talk about James Bond. 어우,
소리 오랜만에 듣는.
그러게.
신발에 보니까 파란 거 같아.
뭐? 장비 팔았다고?
아니,
왜?
아니 그게 아니라 매물이 다 날라갔다고 지금. 나는 지금 검사마크 강화 돌려놓고 이보드 지금 스킬 강화 돌리고 있는데 그때는 지금 템 몇 개 사야 되는데 애들이 오늘따라 매물이 없는데 주말이라 그런가?
뭐야 이게? 그 샵 RP 2배 대적 모드 오버타임 슈터?
그거 대적 모드 하면 RP랑 경험치 2배를 주겠습니다. 오랜만에 우리 어차피 우리는 이제 숙련 됐으니까 아무방이나 대적 모드로 가서 깽판이나 치자.
숙련이라기보다는 그냥 할 줄 아는 것 같은데.
그거 짬밥 생겼으면 된 거지 그거.
그 정도 짬밥은 아닌 것 같다.
그때 나랑 산도수 벽구가 다 할 거 아니야. 방심하면 터져라 간다고. 그럼 된 거야.
그래. 지금 들어가?
응? 잠깐 하고 있어. 나 지금 이거도 거의 다 했어. 매물만 올라오면 이거 바로 사가지고 빼려고.
일단 온라인으로 들어간다.
뭐야? 좀 날이 시원해지니까 이제 벌레 새끼들이 내 방에 술술 들어오네. 수놓고 쳐 죽인 놈 한 10대 마리 되네.
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course, made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. The fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying. I'd done it, Kent's son. That's what he said. I'd done it, Ken, it was hurting you. It's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made it.
와, 근데 진짜 우원재 랩 스타일 미쳤네, 진짜.
you? Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop. Kate.
아 이거 언제 진짜 시체인은 너무 길어.
그 영상? 아 로딩?
어.
야 까놓고 말해서 검은 사막이랑 비슷한 게 그 방식들로 로딩하는 게임들은 기본적으로 첫 로딩이 다 길 수밖에 없어. 모든 맵이 동시에 로딩돼 있거든. 근데 그렇게 한 게 해놓고 나서도 솔직히 렉이 별로 없는 게 대단하다 생각되는데 난 아무리 봐도 씨발 그 스케일에 렉이 없다는 게 난 매번 신기하더라.
그렇긴 하지.
This is Catherine Collins.
이제 무슨 시그널 아말라 이제 이걸
I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
아 빨리 해야겠어. 내 동생이 그 청소기 돌려먹다가 청소기에다가 헤드셋 선 끼워가지고
박살냈냐?
잘랐어. 씨발.
어떻게 씨발 그걸 어떻게 자른 거지 씨발.
자른 거지. 선을 자르면 되지.
대단하다. 어떻게 자르지 그거?
그거 무선 청소기 돌리다. 그 자동 청소기 있잖아.
씨발 칼날이야. 어쩐다.
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
응?
와, 씨발, 여기, 나 좆될 뻔했었다, 이거.
아,
어제 좀 멀리 나갔다가 돌아왔는데 귀찮아서 그냥 캐릭터 본지 근데 거 베이스기 안 갖다 놓고 그냥 하려고 했는데 거기 전쟁 터져가지고 뺏겼네. 어제 거기서 잠수했으면 씨발 나 나가자마자 되졌겠네. 오, 시스로.
도대체 뭔 게임 하길래 저래? 지금 엔딩 보고 있냐? 엔딩을 봤는데 이해를 못한다고? 뭐지?
Warp active. 에나벨은 뭐야? 뭐야, 벌써 12시 넘었어? 왜 갑자기 추석 보상 들어가 있네. 저 사람 누구지? 미쳤다. 그거 골든벨이라고 그 던파에도 있지 않냐? 자기 있는 채널에다가 경험치 보너스 주는 거. 전 모든 사람한테. 그런 거 있는데 이거 한 번에 4만 원인데 어떤 미친놈이 지금 5시간째 1시간마다 계속 쓰고 있어. 서버 전역에다 그 채널 내에 있는 모든 사람한테 경험치 100% 추가로 주는 건데 운지라 개쩐다.
아.
뭐가 문제? 진짜. 그 길드 사냥할 수도 있어. 길드원들끼리 이번에 경험치 패치 많이 해줘서 레벨 지금 61일에서 62까지 빨리 올릴 수 있거든. 그것 때문에 애들이 지금 미친듯이 하는데 문제는 버프 돌리려고 하는 거야. 뭐하는 놈이지? 아무리 그래도 4-5시간 더 저렇게 돌리면 20만원 썼다는 건데 뭐하는 놈이야 저거. 검사하고 원래 지갑전사 많긴 한데 쟤는 좀 정도를 넘었는데 저거 뭐하는 놈이야 진짜. 검사는 밸런스를 아는 건데 지난번에 나도 그때 항쟁했었는데 강아지한테 체력 부수당 나왔을 때 사람들 개빡쳐가지고 욕하는데 그때 내가 홈페이지에 올렸거든. 이거 씨발 패스했는데 강아지가 왜 체력을 올려주냐고. 씨발 보신탕 만들어 먹는 것도 아닌데 왜 어떻게 체력 올려주냐고 존나 개까지라 했더니만 내 거기에 인벤 홈페이지 올라갔는데 내 글이 왜 개새끼 사는데 체력이 올라가냐고 보신탕이냐고. 씨 올려놨다면 그때 메인 올라가가지고 그거 가지고 존나 지랄하다가 다시 패치해서 강아지 다 환불해줬잖아. 그 이후로 검사에서는 이제 밸런스 건드린 때문에 그때 이후로는 한 번도 안 나왔다. 1년 다 돼가네. 내가 그때 지랄한 이후로. 내가 씨발 인베라면서 욕을 한 번도 안 하고 살았는데 씨발 그때 처음으로 욕 존나 썼거든 거기다가. 근데 그게 효과를 봤는지 3일 만에 걔네가 강아지 체력을 넣어버렸어. 진짜. 근데 그 이후로 안 나오더라. 경험치를 많이 주는 템이 나오면 나왔지. 그 외템은 안 나오네. 뭐야 이거. 나도 GTA 들어갈게.
빨리 들어와.
뭐야 너 졸리냐? 마마 졸리냐? 마마
아니라고.
어?
아니라고.
이 말 하나도 안 들렸어 방금.
아 그래?
어.
뭐지 이거 마이크 떨어지면 순간적으로 그거 있는 거 같은데?
안 들리니까 너한테 말을 계속 거야지.
이거 안 들려? 마이크.
너 설마 무전기 쓸 때 주치 이러냐? 소름.
여기는 마먼.
원래 이거 아니냐? 숨불고스러운 걸로 알고.
지통실 응답바람. 지통실 응답바람. 그냥 우린 그냥 지통실 부르는데 ASP 때도 그냥 지통실 나갔어. 등산이나 할까? 오토바이로?
그때 등산할 때가 존나 재밌었는데.
맞아. 하이킹 존나 재밌었어.
오토바이 타고 어떻게 내려올 수 있는가? 아 우리 그때 특수부대 씨발 전부 다 칼빵으로 샀거든.
아 맞아.
근데 생각으로 우리 그때 K-Day 1도 마모도 같이 했잖아. 세이서 했잖아. 그때 존나 웃겼던 게 우리 그때 K-Day 1 다 넘어갔잖아. 오버들 안에 최소 한 번 죽기 전에 한 명씩은 탔다.
존나 웃기긴 해.
한 위에서 거점 2개 계속 먹으면 됐. 들어가가지고 씨발. 나 그때 산했어. 거기 산에 애들 막 타고 올라오다가 다 따이고 막.
맞아.
뭔가 잘못돼서 산 수색하는데 우리 거기 누워있다가 지나가는데 머리 계속 치고.
배필포 다시 깔까?
아니 베피퍼 지금 사람 너무 없고 지금 해커 지금 난립했잖아. 원으로 다운된 사람들. 응 못해 지금.
그 정도인가?
그래서
네,
불러 그러더라.
어떤 새끼가 갑자기 나한테 총 쏘네. 호랑이가?
그냥 이유 없이 쏘는 거야 원래.
이 새끼가 호밍 가져온다.
사망.
이 새끼가?
커피 타와야지.
이 새끼가?